once again, hello, good day to one and all. So I'm in my pyjamas, yes, because it's the same day as yesterday on your yesterday's vlog and the day before that as well. So basically what I've done today is the floor, here's the microwave cupboard, and now I'm about to prepare some dinner. So I've had a bit of a quick wash down. I felt horrible. I felt absolutely grotty after all that. So for today's dinner, I'm going to make it nice and easy. I'm going to air fry everything, right? So Dan wants a fry up. So I'm going to do a fry up. And I want to, because I've just come to establish that bacon in here is amazing. Now, sausages were always good. So I want to now try and see if I can just, rather than getting out the fry-ups for me were one of them meals I absolutely hated cooking. I do not like fry-ups at all in the slightest. To me, it's like a plate full of just a big concoction of this, that and the other, and I don't like it. But I used to hate cooking fry-ups because it was always just one big frying pan. First you had to cook the bacon, then you had to cook the sausages, and then you had to cook everything else, and it was just, it was just a hard work. It weren't so much hard work, it was all the grease and everything as well, just made me right. So today I want to try and see, I've only got 2 drawers as well, so I want to try and see if I can make a full fry up in the air fryer, including the eggs. Now, I wasn't going to include the eggs, and then I thought, no, let's give this a go. Let's see if I can actually make, I know you can do no, that's microwave. Can you do scrambled egg in here? Could try it. I suppose I could try it. Right, so the first things, so all I'm going to do at the minute is just get a few bits into the air fryer itself. And then it just needs switching on once Dan's just a little bit busy at the minute. So I'm only going to do 3 of these sausages because he's going to have enough food in here, isn't he? And I don't want to be wasting food. So 3 sausages for him. Which reminds me, I've got to put cling film and tin foil on my shopping list. Right, 3 sausages. So they're going to take quite long, aren't they? So what I'm going to do is put them in there. Let me just go and rinse my hands after touching that. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see whether this is utterly possible. Do I put the bacon on yet? I could do, because I could try and keep these all warm, couldn't I? So what I'm going to do is put that thick bacon. Why does he buy this bacon? It's mega thick. And don't worry about all that fat. I used to cut this off, right? Because it was really quite hard to get all this crispy in the frying pan, and Dan likes it crispy. Some people just don't like it at all. But now this crisps up really nice in the air fryer. All right. There we go. Maybe I should have left the bacon till a bit later on, but I can keep it warm anyway. Right, so that's that. Let me just go and rinse my hands again. So it has been an utterly busy day. I've made 2 videos, did all the cleaning, and I've done all the editing as well, finished editing. And then I said to Dan, I might crack on and do another 3rd video while I've got the same clothes on, because I'm wearing that scabby jumper. And I know if I leave the jobs till tomorrow, I've still got to put that scabby jumper on. So I was actually going to come back in and do some more cleaning, and no, decided not to. I've had enough. Right, so anyway, this is, oops, my drawer, gonna lose my drawer. That's 1 tray. Sausages and bacon in there. 3 sausages, 3 bacons. This also will keep control of the portions as well, because if I do this in a frying pan, I would probably put like 5 or 6 bacons on and all 6 sausages. So this keeps down the portions as well, because then that's only, that's suitable for 1 man, isn't it? More than suitable. Right, so in this one, he's going to be having, let me see. So I was thinking a couple of hash browns. Might do 3 3 hash browns. Put them in there. How many have I got? Oh, I've got 4. Do I just do 2? 2 hash browns. 2 hash browns, that'll leave me with 2 for another day. Exactly. Portion control, Mazzy. Portion control. That's more than sufficient so far, isn't it? Right, so 2 hash browns. Next, I want some mushrooms. Which reminds me, actually, Dan's got some ham in here to eat. Yep. That's fine. That's still good. So I want to try and cook the mushrooms in here as well, which I can guarantee they're not going to come out as nice as I would like them, like in the frying pan. But let's give this a go, yeah. So I'm going to want a little knob of butter for those. I'm going to see if I've got a tray. So what I'm thinking, maybe put the mushrooms in there with a tiny knob of butter, and then I could use the same tray to do the eggs. Yes. And these are nice, tiny, cute ones. I've never seen these this size before. This isn't your average small one that you get from the Chinese. It's a little bit extra smaller. Right. So I'll put... That'll be perfect. Stick that in there. Don't forget I need some beans as yet and all. Right, now I am one that peels my mushrooms. So here we go. 4 mushrooms peeled. Might just cut them in half because it is only a tiny little tin, you see. I personally like these full, but never mind. Might quarter that one. That one's a big one. So I've done 4 mushrooms. And that's plenty as well. Now we are one of these as well that also likes the stalks, so let's put them in as well. Now that's a lot of mushroom, but bear in mind mushrooms do cook down. They do actually sort of cook down to nothing, don't they? The butter's hard because I've been I had to put the freezer up on its highest, which reminds me I will now turn that down. There we go. Right, so we can get those into this tray as well. I'm feeling like whatever goes into this tray all will be cooked at the same time. That will be started before this tray. So there we go. Let's put them in there. So what's missing? There's quite a few things Dan would also like with this, like black puddings and stuff like that, but we don't have that. Dan hates tomatoes. I love fried tomatoes, but I will try and see if I can find some beans. So this is the last bit of my foil. Yes, it's a bit strange, I know. So I do use foil a lot in the air fryer. It's easy to make like little packages, and I've always heated up my beans in the air fryer like that. Now and again, if I'm feeling like I've got the work serve, you know, the oven space, hob space and stuff, then I'll just do them in the saucepan. Right, definitely need foil and cling film. So the only beans I could find is pork sausages and beans. So I'm going to see, and not only that, it's a massive can. I'm going to see if I can just pull out majority of just the beans. I don't feel like Dan needs the sausages on top of that. So I've had some people say that the dull side will keep it warm. You're putting it in, like keeping food warm in this is, I'm doing it wrong because I'm putting it in the dull side. Apparently you're meant to put it into the shiny side. But funny enough, I actually watched a myth busting kind of a thing last night on TV, and they reckon it's all rubbish anyway. It doesn't matter which way you have your foil. So there we have it. Little tip for you. Right, let me see if I can pull out basically just the beans. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I've kind of doubled up on this. I've learnt to double up on this because sometimes it can leak. So the rest of it I'm going to pop into this tub here. I know Dan would like these sausages. He'll probably have a fit now knowing I'm pulling these out, but I don't feel like he needs them. You can have them tomorrow for a dinner. Oh, there we go. So that's the majority of the beans. I'll leave that few in there. I think that's plenty of beans. There we go. So he's got half a can's worth. I'll put that back in and then I can just put a bit of foil on top of that. One little package of beans. Plenty. And that's everything in there then. So we've got 2 hash browns, mushrooms and beans. I'll just bring you over to show you the order. So they all should cook at the same time roughly. I might try and smallen this a little bit just to give it, there we go. So once the mushrooms are done and I'm dishing up everything, I can then just use that silver foil takeaway dish and put some eggs in. I'm guessing you could probably definitely do scrambled in an air fryer, but I want to know, can you still have like a little fried egg? It's not going to be air fried egg though, is it? It's going to be an air fried egg. Air fried egg, still a fried egg, isn't it? It's air fried. Just wrapping my meat up. No, 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 that's all I've got. Oh no. Well, I'll stick that on the beans then, and I'll pop that in the fridge for tomorrow. So another thing that I found that the air fryer is good for, quite recently as well, is for toast. Now my old air fryer never did this, never did. It just made bread into croutons. It never really made toast. But this makes a toast because it has a grill option on it. And I know it's been good because I've been making Dan some, oh, I can't get to it. What are they called? I'm going to have to get to it, ain't I? Fruity cakes. So I've been, this is like his second or third pack now he's brought. But yeah. So where am I going with this? I'm sorry about that glare. Let me see if I can shut that. Ooh. So where I'm going with this, what else would finish a nice fry up off with? Well, with some fried bread, fried toast, whatever you call it, I forget. And now this might not make fried toast because it's not cooking in all like the greasy bits at the bottom, but I can definitely make some toast. So let's get a couple of slices buttered up for him. And if it turns into fried bread, then so be it. Well done. Right, so I just need to, I've been trying to get the butter so it's soft enough to spread. So ideally, if this turns out just to be toast, I ideally don't need to be putting butter on afterwards either, do I? That'd be way too much butter. Now when you're frying this also, you do the other side. Maybe I could. Yeah, maybe I could. Let's do the other side. Just lightly on the other side. There we go. So that's 2 pieces of bread buttered. It's all coming off. That's fine. And we'll just have to see how this turns out, won't we? So the time has come. It's going to be on. Dan wants his dinner now. Right, so what I'm going to do left and right On the right, I'm going to do, so this will sink, you see, left and right. On the right, I'm going to put that heat up to about that, about 25 minutes. I've got to keep an eye on that because the bacon's in there and that ain't going to take that amount of time. So with the left one, I'm going to put that up quite high as well, but for just 15 minutes, and then I'm going to actually sync the two. So this left one won't come on, it'll all finish at the same time basically. Just going to go and check on these. It's halfway through now, thereabouts. You can turn the lights on in these, which is amazing. But I feel like I need to turn them out, take them out anyway, and start flipping a few things over. Proper Lincolnshire sausages. Not butcher's mind. Now this has only had a few minutes, yep. Keep that closed. Time's nearly up. I've got one of these trays with a lid that I'm going to store a couple of bits in there to keep warm. So let's just turn this off. Oh, bacon's definitely done. Yum. Just how Dan likes it. And bear in mind, you don't have to make it this crispy. Right, sausages are going to need just a little longer. Let's see what we've got in here. I'd say these are done as well. These are done as well, so let's pop those into the tray as well. And keep all those warm. So I'm gonna actually tip this out. I thought that might have been nice butter, but to fry an egg, but I don't think it looks that great. So left and right, let's just put this on. So I'm gonna tip this out and then do a couple of eggies in there. So it's not gonna need butter at the bottom, and a little bit residue in there. Let's see if this actually works. Well, I did that a bit silly now, didn't I? There we go. Going to put just like a little knob of butter on top. And this one I'm going to stick in with the sausages. See how this turns out. There we go. So in this left one, I'm actually going to remove those because I'd say they're done as well. And, oh, a little bit squashed. Let's place one of these in. See how that goes. So I've actually put the function now on a grill. I didn't mean to do the right one on grill, but I feel like it's turning out okay. So I'm just in the process of doing the toasty bits now. This is starting to look really good. Look at that. I don't think that's going to need much longer. So at this point it's time to dish up. Let's dish up. Right, we're going to start with these that are already cooked. Still got the toast in the left one. It's not quite working right, but we'll see how that turns out. And I've only just now put the second one in. So here we go. Oh, that's all broke up now. Never mind. Here we go. 3 bits of bacon. That's gone quite crispy now. Maybe I did overdo that a little bit. Never mind. Right, let's get out these. These eggs are looking spectacular. Let's put that there for a minute. Sausage. They're looking good as well. All proper well done to how Dan likes it. So these are how the eggs turned out. Let me just get me little spatula. Like that, look. Look okay. A little bit, maybe a little bit overdone if I'm totally honest. But very nice. I think Dan's going to like that. Oh, just a little bit caught there. Scrape out the crispy bits. Dan likes the crispy bits of an egg. Right, so let's find somewhere to put the beans. Let's move you up there a little bit. You there. So overall, this looks like this has turned out quite nice. Look at that. Air fried fry up. Let's just get out this slice of toast. Now that's well done. I think that's not going to work. It's not going to work, unfortunately. I can still cut it up. Maybe if I put a bit of butter, a bit more butter on it. I don't know. But yeah, that's the only thing that didn't work. As normal toast it does. It's because I put the butter on it. Right, there we go. So how's that? An air fryer fry up. Looks amazing. Let's pull it to the test. Let's just see what Dan thinks of the eggs at least. So, what do you think? It's all air fried. Hardly any washing up now. It's brilliant.
All air fried?
Yep.
Everything?
Yep. The toast didn't quite work out right. If I'd just done normal toast, it would have been.
Let me try the toast. Not wrong with that toast.
The one below it might be a little bit crispy. Try the egg. That's the most important thing, because that was what I was wondering about. Oops. Now, I did overdo that a little bit, but you like your food overdone, don't you?
I like everything burnt.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me just get in the yolk a bit.
Could that pass for a almost like a fried egg?
Yeah. I'm well and truly happy. How the hell did you get an egg that thick?
It's 2 eggs.
Zoom in on that.
It's 2 eggs.
That's about an inch thick.
Yeah, it's 2 eggs.
No, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's a massive success. And I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
In the air fryer, it just makes things like bacon and sausages much crispier.
Yeah, yeah. And that's how you like it, isn't it?
And
yes.
Lincolnshire sausages.
It's
the only sausages worth eating in the world.
Well, you heard it from the man himself. An air fried full fry up is possible. And I've got no pans, nothing really to wash now. It's all done in liners as well, so that's good. The only thing I would have changed about that, I overdid maybe the bacon a little bit.
No, you haven't.
No, not
That's
for
how
you.
I like it.
And I also overdone the egg as well.
No, you didn't. It's how I like it.
Yeah, but personally I like, if I was to have an egg.
But it's not yours, it's mine.
It turns out amazing.
You've cooked it perfectly.
Fry up in the air fryer. Right, gonna love you and leave you at this one. Take care and we'll see you all again tomorrow.
You're not having any.
Bye.